The other story that again has become bigger in the last few hours, it is the boycott season. Sab kuch boycott kar do. Just 2 days after you had the presentation of the union budget, calling the budget biased. One by one, you have the opposition rule chief ministers who are backing out of the NITI Aayog meeting slated for the 27th, which, remember, the Prime Minister is going to be chairing. Currently, there are 6 chief ministers who've said that they will not be attending this meeting. But Mamata Banerjee, she says, we might. We haven't thought about it, we'll give it a thought. And does that mean that the India Alliance bloc completely is looking at another split down the middle with Mamata Banerjee and her stance? Sources telling Times now that there is uncertainty whether Mamata Banerjee will be leaving tomorrow for Delhi. This clearly shows that not all opposition parties are on the same page. But Nirmala Sitharaman earlier, in an exclusive interaction with Times Now, has slammed the opposition's move. What she says is that by boycotting the July 27 meeting, it is the opposition that is missing out on an opportunity to raise all questions with the Prime Minister himself. Take a look first up at what has happened so far before we debate.
What is the point of meeting? NITI Aayog meeting is, I think, what is the point of me having a presence in the meeting? The government is not giving justice toward the state governments where we are in opposition. We decided that our chief ministers will not attend the NITI Aayog meeting.
जब विपक्षी राज्यों के लिए कोई नीति नहीं है, कोई योजना नहीं है, कोई बजट में प्रावधान नहीं है, तो इस नीति आयोग की बैठक का मतलब क्या है?
Bengal case is different. We have to fight it out because they have stopped our legitimate claims and payments. So it's a different case than the other states.
NITI Aayog-like forum, where the Prime Minister is the chair, is a very good forum to come and speak about the issues that you think are important for the state. It is a good forum. And I think opposition, by taking this kind of a position, is actually losing an opportunity.
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
So a lot of times here on Times Now, we've debated this cancel culture, debates against the cancel culture, and now there is this debate against the boycott culture. But an interesting premise I think everyone is taking, and it's good to see Jyotsna ji smiling. She has reasons to smile because, a lot of questions are going out today to why it's just the state of Andhra and the state of Bihar that have been given in everything by Ajay Alok and his party, leaving the others like Tehseen and Harish ji wondering, what did they do wrong? So Ajay, are you biased? There is this larger narrative that has gained a lot of traction in the last few hours in the country that somewhere the BJP is punishing those who are not with the NDA. And clear examples people say are Andhra and Bihar.
I don't understand. They are trying to make a narrative, but it's not helping them. उनकी हालत ऐसी हो गई है जैसे खिसियानी बिल्ली खम्बा नोचे. Now you see, they call budget, it's a copycat, or they have copy pasted it is a Congress manifesto. Then in Bihar, Lalu Prasad said budget nahi Jhunjhuna hai. So Congress manifesto was a Jhunjhuna. First they should decide between themselves that what it is, it's a Jhunjhuna or a copy paste. We did a cut paste. We cut down the angel tax and the budget was presented. Now boycotting NITI Aayog is nothing new because they are not concerned about the state and its problems. What they will do in NITI Aayog? They don't have any concrete suggestions. They don't have any concrete plans for the state. This is the problem. I mean, all of the state being run by these Congress fellows and their allies who are boycotting. I mean, look at the financial mess they are in. And today, they know it very well that in this GST meeting for the first time, the NITI Aayog meeting and the subsequent GST Council meeting, the issue of petroleum being taken into GST will come up. And that is their biggest source of revenue right now.
Are you moving towards that? Ajay, you might have just given us an important news break. Are you going to be doing that?
No. The proposal itself during the election also Nirmala Sitharaman said that we'll be getting in the GST. I want everyone to support it. Let's see who doesn't support it. Everybody cries that petrol bar gaya,
are BJP ruled chief ministers for it? Are you saying BJP ruled chief ministers are for it to get petrol and diesel under the GST? Are you for it? Is the BJP for it, Ajay?
It will be proposed. No. It will be. See, I'm telling you, it will be proposed like what the finance minister said. There are multiple issues again. They are boycotting it just to give a signal that yes, we are opposed to the central policy. No, you're not opposed to the central policy. The point is that you don't have a policy of your own.
Okay.
You are in such a bad financial mess that you don't know how to go ahead with it.
Okay.
Look at the Karnataka, what's happening with them. They are not able to fulfill their promises. Everywhere there is a scam.
I think we begin this shorter debate on a very interesting premise, Tehseen. Is this the reason why most of you are saying boycott, boycott, boycott? And then you will say, oh, this is a government not listening to us. Unilaterally they are taking a decision, because you might as well go there, see what happens, and perhaps, speak for it, against it. If you don't go there, how will anyone believe you that you even tried?
We've tried enough, and the government doesn't want to listen. Everything from the 15th Finance Commission is anti-opposition states that don't elect the BJP. For example, for every 1 rupee Karnataka sends to the center, it gets back 14 paisa. Tamil Nadu gets 17 paisa. But the state of Bihar, and I'm not against the state of Bihar, if in my body, if my hand is hurting, it must be healed. Why should it not be healed? But Bihar gets 7 rupees. I'm not saying don't give Bihar 7 rupees 50 paisa. But you're not giving me justice. Number one. Number two, what has the 15th Finance Commission? I just want to let your viewers know. What the 15th Finance Commission did is increased weightage to population at 15%, which was actually 10% in the 10th Finance Commission. So what happened? Uttar Pradesh and Bihar get, because of population, they get more money, and states like mine, Maharashtra, in fact, Eknath Shinde should not go. That says 1 rupee is 7 paisa, because they have controlled the population. They are not getting the weightage. Number three, the divisive pool is now based on area. So Uttar Pradesh and Bihar will get more money than say a state of Kerala. That is my point. I just want to end with one figure, and I will end out here. You see what Bihar got? 1,02,000 crores. Uttar Pradesh got 1,84,000 crores. This is 67% and 42% of the total tax revenue. What did Telangana get? 21,000 crores, 28% of the total tax revenues. Whereas Telangana contributes more. This is the injustice we're talking about. We're not saying don't help Bihar. We're saying don't take our rights away. Okay. That's what we are asking.
But Tehseen, the story has moved away from this. Clearly, you've spoken about the objections, and you've told Jyotsna ji and also the Janata Dal United why you believe that, you people are feeling shortchanged. But then, Harish ji, isn't the NITI Aayog and the meeting the best platform to raise these concerns? If you do not go there, if you do not speak your mind out, if you do not participate in this exercise, who suffers? This is an ego war right now. I think it's a big ego war happening between the opposition and Prime Minister Modi.
No, there is no use at all to attend that meeting, because the finance minister, who brazenly on 2021-22 during her election budget, where she submitted that the Chennai Metro Rail project, which will be allocated for 118 kilometers under 63,000 crores, will be borne by the central government. Whether she has allocated even a single rupee for this time? No. What is the use? She brazenly lied in the parliament, and you are asking the entire state of Tamil Nadu, which has been the SDG score of 78. It made sure the GDP to almost $333 billion being sent to the central government on various taxes, right from GST to IGST, and various of the taxes from Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra and Karnataka.
No, Harish, I accept everything that both you and Tehseen have said. I have a limited point before I get in Jyotsna ji into the conversation, that you have all these concerns. Harish, where will you raise these concerns if not at the NITI Aayog meeting?
Ma'am, let me complete.
Yes.
That is the House of Parliament is there. Once the session has been extraordinated, there will be a discussion on this budget, and they will be dealing left, right and center, and make sure this NDA budget, NDA 1.0 budget, is for making sure this minority government stays in majority by taking care of Bihar and Andhra. There is no one other than Bihar and Andhra who are going to get benefit out of this budget. So banning or not going to NITI Aayog is well deserved for the Modi government and the finance minister, who brazenly lied and made sure the other states of India has been neglected for her political benefits. There is no other than that, anything other than that. We want to make sure that some kind of significance should be sent. The signal should be sent to the people of other rest of the India.
It is a signal. Jyotsna ji, it is a signal. It is a signal that the opposition says that we are bound to use right now because there is no other way. This government listens. And, I was speaking to you on the day of the, budget also, that had it not been for the numbers that both you and the JDU brings, if you also put your, hand on your heart, you are well aware that all this money would have not come to you. So this is a coalition, compulsion sarkar. This is blackmail is what the opposition says.
Deepti ji, here I think I'll have to probably pass a very strong statement saying that opposition, when you talk about opposition, whether it is Congress or Samajwadi Party or any other people, TMC or whatnot, all of them are passing contradictory and hypocritic statements. Especially Congress, I'll tell you why. Congress at the national level, their national leaders say that, because you also are aware, Deepti ji, even in the house and outside the house, they are shouting saying that it's Naidu and Nitish budget, Andhra has got more, Bihar has got more, isn't it? And at the state level, their party president in Andhra Pradesh says that, no, we haven't got enough, nothing has been given to Andhra. Contradictory and hypocritic statements again. And now, tell me one thing. For the past 5 years, simple question to the Congress, TMC, SP and all these people who are crying foul saying that Andhra ko zyada mil gaya, Andhra ko zyada mil gaya, it's just numbers, they are blackmailing, this and that, coalition dharma, ye, wo. Main ek hi cheez puch rahi hu. My simple question to them is, sir, for the past 5 years, not a single time, Andhra Pradesh, even after the complete, I think the level of pathetic situation we were there in the state in terms of financial situation, not a single time our state was mentioned. Why didn't you come with us then? According to AP reorganization.
Okay, Jyotsna ji, I have just come to the fag end of the show, but we haven't discussed the elephant in the room, only 5 seconds. What about Mamata Banerjee? She does not listen to you.
No, she'll go there and protest, but most important...
She'll go there and protest, but you people are not going.
Jyotsna ji gave it out. Andhra Pradesh, for 5 years, Modi ji was the Prime Minister, gave nothing. He's only giving it now, and the only southern state that got money...
Is there already a huge wedge in the India alliance? What happens to Mamata Banerjee?
There is no wedge. We will win, we will survive, but Andhra Pradesh has given it out. That for 5 years, Modi ji gave nothing, not again to save the government.
We'll have a lot of these political fireworks tomorrow too, only for word of time. Ajay, apologies, I'm not able to come to you, Jyotsna. And all gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us as we wrap things on this edition of the News Hour. Good night.